Whether it's mindfulness, physical fitness, personal productivity, or anything else you're trying to master, you're getting gaslit about whether it's actually working. Picture two bell curves sliding past each other on the same timeline. Curve 1 is your inputs, the meditation cushion, the deadlifts, the cold plunges, the journaling. Curve 2 is your output, the calm nervous system, the washboard abs, the mental clarity. They aren't synchronized. You start meditating, and for 3 weeks your mind feels louder, not quieter. You start lifting, and for a month you just feel sore, not swole. That's the front-loading phase where 90% of people quit because the human brain demands instant gratification, or at least instant correlation. Then you get a few months in and curves finally overlap. You're calmer in traffic, you're making it through spin class without puking, your sleep scores are crushing. But the moment you stop, from injury, travel, or just getting cocky, the good results keep coming anyway. You feel fit for 2 weeks even after you've stopped lifting and started ordering desserts. You feel centered for a month after you've stopped sitting, and imagine you're kind of a Jedi now. But really, you're coasting on stored capital, and the overdraw slip is already in the snail mail. It just hasn't arrived yet. By the time you do feel the loss, you're 6 weeks downstream of the decision that caused it, and you might not connect the dots. You got lag trapped. Same thing happens trying to get sober. Go cold turkey on the indulgence of your choice, from coffee to sugar or nicotine to alcohol or cannabis, and at first it sucks, but then it feels awesome as your input and output curves line up. And you did it. You got that monkey off your back. But then you feel so awesome, you dip your toe back into the old indulgence, and that feels even more awesome. As good as it did when you first got hooked. Only this time you swear you've got it, and it doesn't have you. Until it does, and the whole confusing cycle begins again. Pan back, and you realize the same thing happens on the broader scale of public health. Harvard immunologist Catherine Wu calls one of these lag traps vaccine synchrony. So skeptical parents in Boulder and Beverly Hills can stop MMR vaccines for their Waldorf kids, and it seems fine for a while. But when our herd immunity becomes asynchronous again, suddenly we have a resurgence in diseases like measles, polio, and chickenpox that we haven't seen in decades. And it gets super confusing and leaves us talking past each other. We can even pan all the way back and consider our civilizational lag trap. What Dartmouth professor Donna Meadow claims is our Achilles heel. She said systems with growth imperatives, like our economy, and feedback delays, like ecological overshoot, will sail past their limits before they perceive them, making collapse the default rather than the exception. We should probably keep an eye on that one. It's lag traps all the way down, from personal improvement to public health to our very future as a species. So when we're mapping how to live our best lives, be sure to account for the lag. It gives us a wonky signal between causes and effects, between positive practices and positive outcomes. It tempts us to take our hands off the wheel, but in reality leaves us pointing straight into the ditch.